You might have once asked yourself, what makes a man well regarded by society? Every single trait directly influences personality, or more or less indirectly allows an individual to gain important life assets such as status, resources, colleagues or friends. The first trait that is fundamental is assertiveness. In psychology, the term for having and expressing one's own opinion and directly expressing emotions and attitudes within limits that do not violate the rights and mental territory of others and one's own, without aggressive behavior, and defending one's own rights in social situations. That is, if your boss tells you to stay after work unpaid, and you agree even though you had another thing to do, it means you are not assertive. Second example, if someone offers you to go to a party, but your plan is to go to the gym, by accepting the invitation, you are being unassertive. Say what you mean what you say without being malicious. A passive person, on the other hand, is too afraid to speak up and impose his boundaries, and this puts him in a weak position in life. Whenever a passive person encounters bad people, including manipulators, he allows himself to be taken advantage of. Second trait, taking care of oneself. Motivated men with a specific goal look at themselves as machines, and they have the attitude that the more they take care of the machine, the further they will get. Everyone also judges a book by its cover, so that cover needs to be taken care of. So quality men always sport for health, eat well, study and invest in themselves. They treat themselves like a machine that needs to be fueled and nurtured. Consider for yourself how you treat people who don't take care of themselves. You don't have the best opinion of them and wouldn't want to live with someone like that or do business with them. Third feature, purposeful living. When a person knows what he wants and likes, it takes only a minimal amount of energy to work out the goal. Trotting a drop of rock every day is a very effective method. Purpose means that a man has a why, and when a man knows why, he goes through life along a certain path. If you have a reason for your actions in front of your eyes all the time, it is easier to face difficulties in life. If you don't have a purpose, then you make bad decisions, waste time, wander. This is what people who don't know what they want often have. That's why they go to college, which they hate, to have an alibi to do anything. It's worth noting that having a goal is particularly alluring and attractive to those who don't know where they're going, which of course is the vast majority of people. Purpose is what distinguishes men who try to kill time by living Obi to Friday from those who use that time to their advantage. The relentless pursuit of a specific goal certainly increases the likelihood of achieving that goal. Another thing, evaluating yourself. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses is very crucial, because as long as you depend on external forces to take away your well-being and self-esteem, you will always be dependent on those external forces. And of course, dependence is the root cause of all potential weaknesses. Few people, if any, can reach the level of being completely independent of performance, the external environment, and other people's opinions. But quality men have much stronger control over their own self-esteem than most other men. We can call this steadfastness, because a steadfast man does not build his evaluation around other people's approval. He is more confident in his opinions, even if they are unpopular. They are not afraid to stand up for what they believe in because they don't need your approval. They have a stronger inner conviction about who they are. And even hearing negative things about themselves, they add the opinion to a database, rather than basing their judgment on it. The fifth thing that creates a man of quality, he is not afraid of failure, rejection, and abandonment. People who are afraid of failure are firstly afraid of opening up. Secondly, they are afraid of losing things to which they have become attached, and who are not afraid of rejection feel comfortable with intimacy. They are not afraid to love, to open up, and at the same time, they are not afraid of abandonment. They think more. It's your decision if you leave me, but you will probably regret it. Then I beg, do not leave. Without you my world does not exist. I will hurt myself if you leave. Quality men do not cling to one thing for the rest of their lives. They are open not only to failure but also to change. Another thing, development mindset. Carol Dweck presents two different approaches of people to skills and talent. A fixed mindset, a growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe that their qualities are fixed at birth and carved in stone. You are what you are, and there is little you can do about it. People with a fixed mindset avoid challenges because losing means they are bad, and that would hurt their egos. People with a focus on improvement and expansion believe they can learn and grow. They look for opportunities to grow, because if the results are not there, they don't particularly care. Even if their life situation is fragile, they think, this is just a temporary condition. I'll get out of it in a while. Failure is feedback that they need to improve. They believe that the place they are in is only a temporary condition, and in a while, it will be better. One last thing, it takes responsibility. Locus of control is the degree to which people believe they are or are not in control of their lives. Here are two types of locus of control: internal locus of control and external locus of control. Internal locus of control means that you believe you are in control of your life. External locus of control means that you believe that life events determine the course of your life, and you have no control over them. Locus of control determines whether you feel like you are at the helm of your life, or like a fork in a rudderless lifeboat. And high-class men feel like they are at the helm of their lives. Taking responsibility starts first and foremost with your own life. You take responsibility for your current position in life and where you want to go. If you are a man of quality, then you take responsibility for what happens to you, that you are at the helm of your life. Although sometimes life beats thorns, but that's no reason to let go and surrender control of the ship to external events. Summary of the episode. Finally, remember this: almost everything about people is about balance and compromise. You can take almost any positive, and when you take them to the extreme, they become a disadvantage. See you in the next episode.